opinions expressed in the following program are not necessarily those of Shaw Cable Systems or of the station. Through our access policy, we provide the opportunity for community groups and individuals to express their points of view.
All right, and welcome to Sports Talk on Shaw TV. I'm your host, Brandon Hall. We're again, new location, the Great Western Lounge at Mosaic Place, and very fitting for the location today is because we're talking about curling. The Canada 1 Cup of Curling is coming to Moose Jaw Mosaic Place late November, early December, and we've got the chair member, Danielle Szynski. Danielle, thanks for coming to our little show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Excellent. Before we get going, I'd just like to say if you like the show, hopefully you do. If you have suggestions, ideas, throw them to us. You can call 691-7395. You can email mjshawtv@shaw.ca or like us on Facebook and follow us at Shaw TV Moose Jaw. All right, so we got that out of the way. Let's get going here. The event is coming up rapidly.
It is.
Yeah. Now that's not your main job. This is something you wanted to do on the side. Yeah. You don't like sleep or life. On the side?
I love volunteering for these things.
Yeah.
I was part of Regina there for the Ford Worlds and the Scotties in Regina there, and I just love volunteering. Actually, I was part of the Schmerler Curling Classic as well too in Regina, and I just love curling.
Yeah.
I love enjoying watching people watch curling. I love it when the curlers love it out there.
So then you're not going to be overwhelmed by this experience because you also have experience coming in.
Exactly.
Which is good.
And we have an amazing team of vice chairs, of directors, and of volunteers too, and it just makes it so easy when it comes to hosting these things that when you have this volunteer base and the media and the sponsors that we have here right here in Moose Jaw, we're so lucky that it just makes life easy for everybody. Very good.
So with the event, this just isn't curling, this is an event, right? This is a big deal. We've got musical guests, it's a whole week of different cool little events. Like, what do you got going here? We'll tease it, we'll talk about more. But you have prizes and tournaments, side tournaments?
Yes, like we have in the patch there, which is the big party area. The patches, that's what it's called, the original 16 patch. And that's going to be actually where the curling ice is.
Okay.
So it's going to be, 1,000 people going to be in the patch there rocking it out.
Yeah.
And in the patch there in the afternoons, we'll have this contest called Cool Shots. Okay. And it'll be every night from Wednesday to Friday. And fans get to sign up and play this Cool Shots, which is kind of a shuffleboard game, and they get to win cash prizes.
Whoa. Yeah. Now, is that something that you've taken from previous events, or is this something new?
The Canadian Curling Association have done a wonderful job really trying to make it exciting, not only just watching the curling but also in the party area, and they've done a wonderful job, and this is something that they've done for a couple of years now. Wonderful.
Well, this will probably give curling another big shot in the arm in Moose Jaw then. You're bringing a high profile, and of course you're probably going to attract interest in people that have no idea what curling's about.
Yes, it's very exciting. As they see when the Olympics was on and the curling, the number of people that also just wanted to try curling just because they saw it on TV was amazing.
Yeah.
And we're so lucky here in Moose Jaw with the new Moose Jaw Ford Curling Center. They've done a wonderful job recruiting new curlers, and the elementary school program that we have actually exploded this past year with several hundred kids now coming out curling already. So this is just going to be a great boost. Good.
And it helps that you have star power coming because it's a pre-trial for the Roar of the Rings Olympic Trail, correct?
That's correct. These teams, the winner of this event, it gets a direct entry into the Roar of the Rings for Winnipeg to determine the Canadian representative at the next Winter Olympics.
Wow.
So for Curling World, this is a huge event. This is the event that the players want to be at. I mean, the Scotties and Briar, don't get me wrong, I mean, that's a major event as well too.
Yeah.
But this one as well, with the Olympic implications, it's a pretty big deal now.
Right. So then you've got the men, seven men's team, and then seven female, correct?
That's correct.
Some of the names, would you spill?
Oh, I mean, some of the names, it's pretty incredible. I mean, we've got Olympic and national and world champions with Kevin Martin, Glenn Howard, Jeff Stoughton, Mike McEwen from Manitoba. He's a young up-and-coming team that's been doing exceptionally well these last couple of years. And on the women's side, I mean, that's just to name a few of the men. And on the women's side, I mean, we've got Jennifer Jones, Kathy Overton Clapham, Sherry Maddow, or Sherry Sherrick, some might be familiar with from Rose Town, Saskatchewan.
Right.
And of course, you know, we also do have our right here at home, Pat Simmons playing with Kevin Coovey, and we have also got Stephanie Lawton from Saskatoon. So it's really exciting to have a lot of local connections.
Now, did you say in that pack Jennifer Jones? Is she coming? Or what's the deal
she
with
said
Jennifer?
she's coming. She's got her hotel rooms booked. She will be expecting in December. So hopefully we'll see her here.
So she wouldn't be curling then, would she?
The plan is that she is going to be still out on the ice, so we'll see.
Can you do that?
You know, some women are just crazy. I know some ladies in Regina that they curled up till 2 weeks till their due date, and it was like no problem. So hopefully we'll see her out on the ice. Yeah,
that's right. You're on ice. It's easy cleanup, I guess. Yeah, it's safe.
Are you going to slip?
I guess. Yeah, no kidding. Extra boost. So that's wonderful. So big names. On the ice, and then off the ice you have local entertainment. Let's dive into that. So
that's right.
The fun for everybody. You've got fun for people that love curling,
that's
and then
right.
the young kids that love rock and roll. You've got a big lineup here.
We do. Coming? On the Tuesday night for our exclusive opening night banquet, which is for the volunteers and the sponsors and the players, they'll actually get to hear Scott Benson, Moose Jaw's very own Scott Benson, so we're very excited for that.
Excellent.
On the Wednesday night, we have Trick Rider coming in. On Thursday night is Method to Madness, and Friday night, Men Without Shame.
Very nice.
And then on Saturday, we actually get to hear Scott Benson again and Wonderland. So it's going to be really wonderful.
All right. Well, that's great. Now, let's talk about ticket sales. Single tickets as of right now. Now, is that with the rock and roll bands? Is that all in one, or is it, or you can buy singles just for curling and then just for the after parties?
Well, how it works is when you buy a single ticket for the day, that gets you access into the patch. So even if you have the morning ticket, you still get access to the patch throughout the whole day. So as long as you have that same day ticket, you get into the patch.
Good. All right. So contact info before we let you go. Where can we get a hold of you guys?
The easiest way is probably to go to www.curling.ca, and then you can follow the Capital One Canada Cup links there. As well too, when it comes to tickets, if you want to purchase tickets, come right down to Mosaic Place Ticket Office and they'll help you out as well too.
Wonderful, that's great. Now, was this, let's talk a little backstory again. We're kind of coming back onto the event, Canada Cup of Curling. Was this something that we've been eyeing for a while? I guess we couldn't really talk about it until we got this beautiful facility, but was it hard to get, or was something like, oh, hey, look what Moose Jaw's doing, let's...
I think the Canadian Curling Association has it pretty right. They know what's going on when new facilities are being built, and they knew Moose Jaw was going to be getting this new facility, and so they were kind of anxiously awaiting, just like they were in Swift Current. I mean, it didn't take long for Swift Current to get their Ford Women's World event here too, so so they knew right away to come along here, and we have wonderful staff here at Mosaic Place, and they wanted something right away too, so it was just great timing for everything.
That's wonderful. And of course, curling will go on after the event. Do you know much about curling in this building here? Is there a way if you can get started with a curling team, or you can come on certain nights?
Oh, most definitely. Shauna Fritzer, the curling manager here, is wonderful. If you wanted to come down, maybe put your name on the spare list, you're more than welcome to. Okay. She does have openings, I believe, on Thursday night if you want to put in a whole team on Thursday nights, and she has also bonspiels going on as well too. So.
Wonderful. I can feel the excitement coming. I can't wait for it. It's going to be a wonderful time and a great showcase for Moose Jaw.
It is.
So, wonderful. Again, thank you so much, Danielle.
Thank you.
Good. You're doing a heck of a job. And do you think you'll be doing this again? Maybe is this? You're not too burnt out, or?
Well, it wouldn't be my first rodeo.
Okay.
So.
You gotta like her. All right. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. So coming up on the second half of Sports Talk on Shaw TV, we've got some local curlers. It's the Team Barkway, junior local curlers. We're going to talk more curling with them, get their perspective on things. And hey, if you have any suggestions about the show, what we should be doing next further on into the season, please give us a call, 691-7395. Email mjshaw.tv@shaw.ca, or you can like us on Facebook or go to Shaw TV Moose Jaw on Twitter. We'll be back next. I'm Brandon Hall. This is Sports Talk on Shaw TV.